Hey guys, welcome back again to Playwright with Java Automation Testing Session 24. In today's session, I will discuss about how to maximize the browser window for Chromium based browser in Playwright with Java. So whenever you already learned whatever you have learned so far, you already seen whenever we are trying to open a new browser, it is not fully maximized. So sometimes it might be difficult to work with that like a default Zoom browser part, and sometimes you require to maximize is 100% fully. So to do that, we need to do the couple of additional steps. So in order to fully maximize the browser window, user need to use start maximize argument. This argument instruct the browser to open in a maximized state. This method is primarily effective for Chromium based browser like Chromium, Edge and Chrome browsers. After that, after setting that start maximize argument, user need to set the viewport size to null for the browser context. When user create a new browser context, setting set viewport size to null allows Playwright to use the default or maximized window size determined by the browser and the system instead of a fixed viewport. While start maximized is effective for Chromium based browser, it might not work consistently across other browser engines like Firefox or WebKit. Setting viewport Setting set viewport size to null in conjunction with start maximize argument provides a more robust solution for maximizing the browser window in Playwright with Java. So what you need to do first, you need to create the object or instance for the Playwright. After, you need to create the object or instance for the browser, where you need to use additional stuff like set argument array as leads and start maximize argument. And after that, you need to create a object for browser context, where you need to call that new context option method and need to use set viewport size to null. After that, you can create a object for the page, and you can then, with the help of the page object, you can navigate to any website, and after that you can try to do the operation for the elements available. So that is the stuff you need to change in your code little bit. Now let's see the implementation. So I already created a new class called Playwright Session 24, and this is the three step is nothing but like opening a new page with the default view, and we are navigating to the Facebook page. So let's try to run it and let's see what's happening here. So if you try to run it, it will open the new page in a browser for the Chromium with the help of the Chromium browser, and it will not like zoom up fully, or it will not open in 100% default view or fourth view, right? You could see it's not 100% visible. You need to click on that maximize icon to maximize it. But I mean, whenever opening the browser, I want to like make it 100% maximize instead of manually doing it, right? So what is the way we can do it? So we need to little bit change our code here in the browser part. Whenever you're creating the object for the browser, we are using Playwright object instance dot chromium dot launch new browser type dot launch option. After that, what we'll do after the new launch option we'll be doing, and here we'll be calling set arguments, right? This is the method I will be calling, and here I will be passing that argument, which is nothing but we will be passing called arrays dot as list. Here in the set argument, what will be passing arrays. Let's remove this part. Arrays dot as list. Okay, and here in the argument, whatever will be passing hyphen start hyphen maximized. Exact thing you need to do it. Maximized MIZDD, and we need to end with double quote. You need to end with bracket. After that, you need to call the method called set headless, because I want to perform like I want to see the UI operations, and we need to make it true. Sorry, instead of false, so it will make it true. So that is the way we can also visualize the execution, and you need to end with the first bracket and with the colon. That is the stuff you need to do first in the whenever you are creating the object for the browser itself, right? And then we need to, instead of directly creating the page, we need to do one more step called, we need to create a um, we need to create a browser context. So we'll be doing browser context. C will be capital letter. This is the interface. Again we'll be creating a object called context equal to, again we can take that help of the browser object whatever created, dot new context. We need to use new context, and here you will be using new browser dot new context option method. We'll be calling new context options. Then we'll be calling dot set viewport size method. Okay, viewport size method, where we need to pass null. After that we need to end with colon. Now I think some error is there, so we need to import that browser context from com.microsoft.playwright. And now here, whenever we are creating the page object, instead of the browser, we need to change it to context, because we are creating the page with the help of the browser context instead of the browser instance directly. Now we can open the page. Now let's save the code and let's try to run it with the help of the Java application. So it will open the browser with 100% view. Okay, in maximize mode. After that it will open the Facebook page. So that is the way we can try to do the executions with maximize browser view. It is running the code. Let's stop it and let's try to run once more time. It is not opening the browser, might be some mistake we are doing it. Okay, so first these things, browser, we are creating the object for browser equal to playwright dot chromium dot launch. Here new browser type dot launch options, and here we are calling set arguments arrays dot as list, and within the double quote we are using hyphen start hyphen maximize, and we are using set headless equal to true. Okay, so set headless equal to should be false. Sorry, my bad. Okay, that is the reasons it is not able to like show you. Okay, it is execution is happening, there is no way error, but it will be false, so that like it will not be in the headless mode, it will be headful mode. After that we are creating the object for the browser context, where we are taking the help of the browser object instance, and the new context, new browser dot new context type, and set viewport size to null. Okay, so it will set the viewport size to null, and after that we are creating the object for the page with the help of the context object, and we are opening the new page and we are neighboring to the Facebook page. Now if you run it, definitely it should be able to visualize the execution, because we have now made set headless to false instead of true. Yeah, it is opening, and you could see it is maximized 100%, right? It is 100% maximized view. So we can maximize the browser window in Playwright, right, with the help of these two part. One is the first line of code we need to write little bit, change it whenever we're creating the object for the browser. After that we need to create an object or instance for the browser context, where we will be calling this method called set viewport size to null. After that, with the help of the context object, we need to create a page object, and we can navigate. Now once our Facebook page is open within like in the maximize browser window view, what we can do, we can try to print out the title and current URL whatever way, page dot title say, and apart from that I can try to print that current URL as well. So again I can call that method called URL, so it will be giving me that current URL. And after that, if I want to interact with any of the element in the 100% view, I can still say check it also. So this is the way I can try to say inspect any element. Right click and try to click on the inspect button. So here you could see the type equal to input and there is a id equal to email. So what we can do, we can create XPath. So slash slash input, third bracket, I at the rate id equal to email. You could see out of one element is being displayed. So what we can do, we can try to enter some value, and in the maximize window view, page dot locator, I can call the locator method, and after that I can keep that XPath, and it is a web edit field. What I can do, I can call the fill method, and I can try to enter something called Haradhan. So it should work. After that, once it's open, right, I can close the page or browser context or browser anything. So I will be trying to close the page as well. Page dot close. Okay, but it will be fast, so fast we will not able to see whether email id field is identifying and it is entering the value or not. So what we'll do, we'll wait for some times. We will be calling that page dot wait for timeout, this method, and we can wait for maybe 3 seconds, 3000 millisecond we can give. Now we can try to run it. So it will be opening the Facebook page. It will print the title and the URL of the current Facebook page. It will try to identify the email field. It will enter the value Haradhan in the email field. It will wait for 3 seconds. It will close the page, or we can close that browser context, browser or Playwright, whatever we want to do. It is entering Haradhan in the email field. After the 3 seconds, it is closing the page. So my code is perfectly working for Chromium browser, but this particular stuff will still work for Chrome, any kind of Chromium based browser. Okay, it's Chromium, Edge and Chrome browser. So my code is working for Chromium. Now the same thing I can try to run for other Edge or other browsers. So what we'll do, I will copy the same code. Okay, so only thing you need to change it in case you want to do especially for the other browsers. So you can do call something called set channel. Okay, here if you want to run for ms edge browser, so you can type here ms edge. That's all you need to do. You need to end, and you need to end with colon. Okay, so what will do, it will open the ms edge browser and it will in the maximize view. Okay, and after that it will do the same operation. So all the Chromium based browser with this particular step followed, you can open it 100% maximize view, and after that you can do any kind of operations. You can open any new page, or you can interact with any of the element available with that. So it's my code is perfectly working fine for MS Edge browser as well. Okay, now if you want to do for the Chrome browser, because this is only working for the Chromium based browser like Chrome, Chromium and message. So here you need to change it to Chrome. That's all. Otherwise rest of the code will still hold good. So what we'll do now, it will open the Chrome browser in maximize view. Now you could see it will open the Chrome browser. Yes, Chrome browser is being opened. Facebook page open. Email field Haradhan again enter. After 3 seconds, is closing the browser. So my code is perfectly working fine. So, right, if you want to maximize the browser window in Playwright, especially for the Chromium based browser like Chromium, Chrome or MSH, you need to additionally follow these two steps, right? Whatever you are following already for the browser part, you need to add a new thing called set argument arrays dot as list within the double quote within the first bracket hyphen start hyphen maximize, and you need to create a browser context where you, with the help of the browser object, new context and new browser dot new context option set viewport to size to null. After that, whenever you are creating the page object, definitely you need to use the browser context object. After that, you can navigate to a page. After that, once page is successfully opened, right, you can get the title URL, or you can try to interact with any of the element. After that, you can close the page browser or context or Playwright instance as well. Okay, so that is the way you can deal with like maximize the browser window in Playwright for Chromium based browser like Chromium Edge and Chrome browser. That's all from today's session, guys. Thank you.